Have you ever wondered what the perfect school would actually look like? I mean, is it all about having the best curriculum or the strictest discipline? Or is it maybe something else entirely? Today, we're going to dive into a really different and maybe even a little radical answer to that question.
Just picture it for a second. A school where the classroom doesn't have walls, where learning isn't something that happens at a desk. That's the feeling right at the heart of what we're talking about today. This idea of a school with, believe it or not, absolutely no rules.
So, let's explore this concept, this place known as the Lost Paradise. It's this sort of mythical school, totally hidden from the rest of the world, where the entire foundation is just built on one single idea: freedom.
Yeah, the story goes that somewhere, tucked away in a hidden city, this school exists. And its whole purpose isn't to give you grades or tests, but just to offer an environment of pure peace and liberty. A place where you can just grow.
So how does that even work? Well, it's all built on a few pretty wild principles. First, no rules, only freedom. It means students are totally in charge. They choose their own path, what they want to study, who they want to learn from. It's all about self-discovery. And everything is welcome, whether it's science from a book or making art. The end goal? It's not some fancy degree or a high-paying job. It's just joyful living. And, as fantastical as this sounds, it actually has echoes in real-world ideas, like unschooling or the Sudbury model, which also focus on letting students follow their own curiosity instead of sticking to a rigid structure.
Okay, so if that's the philosophy, what does a place like this actually look like? Well, the environment is just as radical as the principles. This is where the classroom has no walls.
And that idea is so central to the whole thing. By removing all the physical and really the mental barriers, the school creates this space where your potential for creativity and for learning is seen as, well, literally endless.
So yeah, forget those stuffy lecture halls. Imagine having a biology lesson right in the middle of a lush garden, or your chemistry class in an open-air lab, or maybe discussing literature under the shade of some ancient tree. Learning here becomes a part of the world, not something separate from it.
This all sounds pretty idyllic, right? But what would it actually feel like to be a student there? What's the daily rhythm of life in a place like this?
Well, your day doesn't start with some jarring alarm clock. It starts with soft music and birdsong. You get up and you choose your lessons for the day based on whatever inspires you in that moment. Then, around noon, everybody, students and teachers, gets together for a meal they've all cooked together, sharing stories. And the day winds down around a campfire, talking about what you learned, what you experienced, just forging real friendships. The whole rhythm is built on community and your own personal choice.
And here's what's so important to get about this place. The Lost Paradise isn't just about a different way of learning. It's about creating a sanctuary, a home for the soul. The real goal is to learn how to be the best version of yourself, and ultimately, how to just live with joy.
Okay, so at this point, I'm sure you're asking the exact same question I was. It sounds amazing, but where is it? How do you actually find this place?
I mean, really, where could a place like this actually exist in our world?
Well, here's the thing. You're not going to find the Lost Paradise on Google Maps. It's not in any travel guide. It's described as hidden far, far away from the ordinary world.
And this is the beautiful reveal at the heart of the whole idea. The source text makes this profound claim. The Lost Paradise exists within every single one of us.
See, it's not a physical school you can pack your bags and go to. It's a metaphor. The Lost Paradise is an inner state of being. It's a mindset. It's about building that sanctuary of peace and freedom and creativity right inside your own heart, a place you can go to anytime you want.
And that leaves us with a final question to think about. So often, we're looking for the perfect place out there in the world, the perfect job, the perfect school. But what if the real paradise, the one with no rules and endless creativity, what if that's something you actually have the power to build right inside yourself?